Okay, let's take a look at using MathType within a Word document. So let's say that you've installed Microsoft Office and you have access to Word. You might like to be able to expand it with MathType so you can do a good job of rendering mathematical equations and maybe communicating to somebody through a document in an online course. So let's say that you wanted to give the definition of the natural numbers. The natural numbers are defined as, and then you click on the new tab you've got called MathType, and you click on, whoops, I better get it installed in the right spot, inline. I'm going to insert an inline equation, and with MathType, just look at, these are all symbols and templates for any kind of mathematical symbology you would ever want to use. There's, matrices and arrays and assignment and overscores, underscores, arrows over things, superscript, subscript, special characters, and all that. So if I'm going to define the natural numbers, turns out I've done this enough. I know that the symbol for natural numbers, which is kind of a bold N, is hiding up there with the Greek letters. So N equals, here's the often used symbols along here, so I don't have to, I could get the parenthesis by digging in here and grabbing the parentheses, but I've got parentheses right there, so I'll just use those. And they are 1, 2, 3, dot, dot, dot. Those are the natural numbers. Now, usually you see spaces here. MathType does not naturally put spaces in there, but you can jump in and modify it by, this is the insert space symbol. And then you can close that up, and that will be inserted in your document. Let's say that you have a particular parabola that you need to find the vertex and the focus of, or whatever you might need to do with it, and I need to express that parabola, and it's y equals x squared plus 6x minus 13, and that's a lot of words to write out. If I could just put it in this document, I could have an easier time of it. So y equals x squared and I'm looking for the squared, there it is in the often used symbols. So x squared, I moved over with the cursor so I was off the exponent, plus 6x minus 13. And I'm just going to embed that. I'm going to close up MathType, and that will embed that in my document. And now let's say I wanted to go through and show how I tried to complete the square to find the vertex. What I could do is I could copy this and I could paste it the next line here, and then I could go in and edit that to show me that was supposed to be a plus, or actually a minus. I could show completing the square by editing this. This is how you complete the square. You isolate the constant on the outside, and then I could copy that, and I'm going to add and subtract. Half of the 6 squared is plus 9, and out here I'd have to put minus 9 to compensate. And then I could copy that, and I could write this again as, this is going to be x, the whole point was to make this a perfect square. So this would be, delete that, noisy thing, and it's going to be x plus 3, the quantity squared. So I don't need this, this needs to be a 3. And I can put an exponent out here, square that, and I can simplify this to negative 22. And there I can see my vertex. So vertex is what? Negative 3, negative 22. Just another tool that you might want to use.